All right, picture this. You're standing on a mountaintop, wind rushing past your face, clouds beneath your feet. You take out your camera, hit record, and boom, everything looks stunning. The light, the details, the color, everything feels alive. That's the kind of moment DJI wants to give you with their next big release, the DJI Osmo Action 6. And trust me, this isn't just another yearly upgrade. According to multiple leaks, insider reports, and official teasers, this camera could completely change how we capture action footage in 2025. DJI is coming for GoPro, and this time they might actually win. So sit back, because over the next few minutes, we're going to unpack everything we know, every leak, every rumor, and every tiny clue about DJI's most anticipated action camera ever. Let's start from the beginning. In early November 2025, DJI quietly began teasing a new product with the tagline, "Square up, nail the move." That's all they said. But if you know DJI, you know those words are never random. Square up hints at a new, more squared-off design, something different from the sleek, rounded bodies of the previous Action 5 Pro. And nail the move? That's a clear nod to advanced motion performance and next-level stabilization. Shortly after that teaser, leaks started pouring in. Reliable sources like TechRadar, Loyat, and Digital Camera World all confirmed the same thing. DJI's next camera would officially launch on November 18, 2025. Now here's where it gets wild. According to multiple insiders, the DJI Osmo Action 6 won't just bring small improvements. It could feature a massive new 1.1-inch sensor. That's almost the same size as some compact mirrorless cameras. And for an action cam, that's huge. A larger sensor means more light, better low-light performance, richer dynamic range, and sharper detail. In other words, your night rides, your underwater dives, your sunset hikes, everything will look cinematic, not just bright and noisy. And that's not all. The biggest rumor, the one that's making filmmakers and tech fans lose their minds, is the variable aperture lens. If true, this will be the first time ever an action camera gets a variable aperture. Imagine that. Shooting at f2.0 when it's dark, then switching to f4.0 when the sun's blazing, all without touching an ND filter or changing settings mid-action. It gives you total control over exposure and depth of field, something no GoPro or Insta360 has ever done. It's the kind of leap that turns an action cam into a real creative tool. Now let's talk about video performance. Leaks say this thing will support 8K video at 30 frames per second, 5.3K at 60, and even 4K up to 120 FPS for those buttery smooth slow-motion shots. That's not just an upgrade, that's professional-grade capability in your pocket. With 8K, you can crop your footage, reframe your shots, or punch in for close-ups without losing detail. It's like having multiple angles inside a single clip. For creators, that's gold. The design, though, that's where the story gets even more interesting. Leaked photos show a camera that's compact but noticeably squared and bold, maybe slightly thicker than the Action 5 Pro. It looks tougher, more durable, with a build that screams confidence. Some reports even suggest better heat management and a longer-lasting battery. And yes, dual screens are back, both front and rear, making it perfect for vloggers and solo creators who want to see themselves in real time. DJI knows exactly how much creators love that feature, so it's here to stay. As for stabilization, DJI's Rocksteady and Horizon Steady systems have always been world-class. But now, we might be getting something even smarter, AI-enhanced stabilization. That means the camera could predict motion, balance frames dynamically, and correct shake in real time with almost zero crop. Think about that. A camera that learns how you move. Whether you're running, skiing, or diving, it automatically keeps your footage steady, almost as if a gimbal is built inside. Battery life has also been a big talking point. Everyone knows action cameras heat up fast, especially at high resolution. But sources claim DJI has optimized both thermal efficiency and battery performance this time. So you could expect longer recording times, less overheating, and more consistency, even when shooting 8K. The price leaks are surprisingly reasonable. Reports from TechRadar and other outlets hint that the base model could start around $379 USD, maybe $399 depending on the bundle. That's just a slight bump over the Action 5 Pro. But for a camera with this level of technology, that's impressive. Let's put it into perspective. The GoPro Hero 13. Black starts higher, and most 8K capable cameras cost triple that. So DJI is clearly aiming to balance performance and affordability, keeping creators in mind. But the real beauty of this camera might not just be the specs, it's how all those specs come together to empower creativity. With a larger sensor, variable aperture, and ultra-high resolution, the Action 6 could easily become a hybrid device, an action cam that doubles as a cinematic camera. Think of a travel vlogger shooting 8K wide landscapes in Iceland one moment and crisp 4K slow motion the next, all without swapping lenses or carrying heavy gear. DJI's color science has been another strong point. Their recent Osmo Pocket 3 delivered some of the most cinematic colors ever seen in a small camera. Warm skin tones, deep contrast, and realistic highlights. If Action 6 inherits that same color engine, we're in for stunning results right out of the box. No LUTs, no heavy editing, just clean, beautiful footage straight from the camera. And since DJI has been pushing its ecosystem harder lately, it's very possible that the Osmo Action 6 will integrate seamlessly with the DJI Mimo app, DJI Mic 2, and even the DJI Pocket series. That means creators could film with multiple DJI devices and sync them effortlessly during editing. Another thing worth mentioning is durability. DJI's last few cameras were already waterproof up to 18 meters without housing, and leaks say the Action 6 will match or exceed that. Add in dust-proofing, anti-fog coatings, and impact resistance, and you've got a camera built to survive anything: rain, snow, sand, or saltwater. But what's really impressive about DJI is how they're positioning this product. They're not just targeting extreme sports or adrenaline junkies anymore. They're reaching out to vloggers, filmmakers, YouTubers, and casual users who want something powerful but compact. When DJI says square up, they're not only talking about design, they're talking about standing tall against the competition and proving that innovation still matters. Now, let's take a moment to appreciate how far DJI has come. From dominating the drone market with the Mavic series to reinventing handheld cameras with the Osmo Pocket line, DJI has a history of turning ambitious ideas into everyday tools. And the Action 6 looks like the next chapter in that story. Even the teaser visuals reflect a cinematic vibe: moody lighting, bold text, minimal colors, suggesting this isn't just about capturing action, it's about capturing emotion. DJI wants to blur the line between adventure footage and storytelling. They want creators to film moments that feel alive, and honestly, that's what makes this upcoming release so exciting. It's not just about specs or numbers, it's about the experience of using it. The feeling of pulling a small camera from your pocket and knowing you can trust it to capture your world in the most beautiful way possible. Now, if you're wondering when you'll actually be able to buy it, the leaks say pre-orders will open right after the November 18th launch, with global shipping expected before December. So yeah, it could easily become one of the hottest tech gifts this holiday season. Of course, as with any leak, nothing's 100% official until DJI confirms it. But when so many reputable sources agree on the same specs, price, and date, it's pretty safe to say this camera is real. And it's coming soon. And here's something worth thinking about. When the Action 6 launches, older models like the Action 5 Pro or Action 4 will probably see price drops. So even if you don't plan to buy the newest one, this release could still benefit you. It's a win-win either way. Now imagine the future for a moment. A tiny camera that captures 8K video, adjusts its aperture automatically, stabilizes your footage using AI, and lasts longer on a single charge, all for under $400. That's not just innovation, that's evolution. So here's the bottom line. The DJI Osmo Action 6 is more than a leak or a rumor. It's the next leap forward in creative freedom. DJI isn't just building cameras anymore. They're building tools that help you tell better stories, whether you're diving under waves, skating through cities, or documenting your travels across the world. This little device might just be the only camera you'll ever need. November 18th is the day the world finds out what DJI has really been hiding. Until then, the excitement keeps building. The leaks keep spreading and creators everywhere are waiting, ready to see what comes next. Because if even half of these rumors are true, the Action 6 isn't just another action camera. It's the beginning of a new era for creators. The DJI Osmo Action 6, coming soon and ready to change the game.